Far away from the city, far away from the light, lives the darkness, pains, and the plight, where poverty creeps into the plate, where hope larks till it's late, where day dawns for a newer fight, and evening darkens for night delight. Bewildered in the darkness creep, stays the million who cries deep. Burnt chapatis and a dozen mouth, hunger exhales their udders out. There lives a man strong, who appears weird and corrects wrong. Far away from the city and light, he is there to prepare us fight.
Dr. Kamalendu Chakrabarti is one of the most unusual doctors whom I have ever met. He treats his patients, sits squatting on his bed made on the floor, remains bare-bodied, drinks tea, and spreads knowledge.
In 2009, I retired from government post as a senior pediatrician from the district of Barasat, but did not go back to my own place. I wanted to dedicate the rest of my life to the people of unprivileged section.
Weird, isn't he? I found him to be very weird in the beginning, but with time I have learned how differently this individual thinks. For a pediatrician, diagnosis and treatment of a particular disease is not a complete work. His actual work is to provide care and guidance for proper growth of humanity in a growing child. His work is to inform the parents the way of making a human out of a child rather than rearing up the child.
I treat children and I love to do that because children are the most costly citizen of our country. Today's children are the future youth and they are going to move our country forward. So, keeping our children safe and healthy is the only job of an ideal parent. They should be infused with such beauty of nature so that they become a blossomed citizen of the country.
A lump of clay can be molded into a pot by a potter, and the same lump can be made into an idol. It is the variety in the skill of the craftsman who forms the end destiny of the lump of clay. Children are same. They are like a lump of clay who can either be made into a demon or a man. The skill is not only in the making of the child to a human, but teaching the skill of craftsmanship to the parents is more important because parents are those who are going to rear their children up, and these children are the future of the country. Out of 26 million children born in India every year, 1.8 million dies, and most of them lives in villages. Out of malnutrition, uneducated parents, and infectious diseases. They die. They simply die. India has a population of more than 1,210 million. Among them, more than 833 million are rural population. They plow their lands and the cities live on them. It's high time when we go rural and help their children grow up to make a better India.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. Come on, Rizwan. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I believe we shall overcome someday. हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन। हम होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब।